What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be discussing what point of aim and point of impact are. So your point of aim is where you want the bullet to go, and your point of impact is where the bullet actually goes. So you can see on this gun, which is a pistol, this is a lot more applicable in closer ranges and longer ranges with rifles, but you can see that the iron sights and the red dot are higher than where the bullet is coming out of. And so a bullet's trajectory is kind of like throwing a football or a rainbow or however you want to describe it. But your point of aim is higher than your point of impact because we cannot look down the barrel when we shoot. So, and there's trajectory and there's all kinds of ballistics and other things that go into a bullet's trajectory. So what I'm going to talk about today is you have to know what your holds, what your offset is, and those are the two most used phrases that I've heard is know your offset, know your hold. They mean the same thing, but it's just two different versions that two different kinds of people use. And those are really the only two that I've heard. So we're going to discuss that today. I'm gonna use these two different brands of ammunition. This is a Federal HST 124 grain hollow point, and this is a Cellular and Bellet 115 grain full metal jacket. And so since they are different weights and they're different manufacturers, we're going to see where our point of aim, point of impact shift using these two different brands and grain weights of ammunition. So first what we're going to do, and I have these small dots. FMJ stands for full metal jacket, HP stands for hollow point. What we're going to do is we're going to do the full metal jacket first. We're going to fire 3 rounds, and then I'm going to move over and fire 3 rounds with the hollow points. And I'm going to be aiming at this center dot. So we're going to see where the group goes. As you can see, we fired 3 rounds of the full metal jacket and it hit about 1 inch low. So now we're going to load up the hollow point, and we are going to fire 3 rounds at that target and see where that impacts. So not only does it look like that I need to adjust my dot up a little bit, it looks like it's a lot more accurate because you got 3 shots and 3 shots. So I'm not going to actually adjust my dot up because my dot is sighted in for a further distance. So that bullet trajectory will meet whenever I get down to about 25 yards. But the difference between sighting your dot in at 25 yards and 10 yards is 3/4 of an inch. We can see that is 3/4 of an inch. So I am not worried about adjusting or moving my dot. I don't think I need to. Man, that's looking pretty good. You can also see the difference between self-defense ammunition, which is the hollow point, a lot more accurate, and then you can see the full metal jacket, which is just the cheapest training ammunition I can find. So I'm on a bench, I'm in a controlled environment and everything like that. So 100%, if I'm out here and I'm doing something, it is 100% my fault if I miss. You can see right here that I am accurate enough with the right ammunition, and then it all depends what kind of ammunition your gun likes, because all guns are different. Even if I go home and I get my other 2.0 and I bring it out here, I may not get the same groups because it might like a different type of ammunition, but I'm not going to pay the money to shoot nothing but hollow points all the time because hollow points are very expensive. But I can see that my carry gun is sighted in, and my full metal jacket is not as accurate, and it's also lower than my hollow point, which is the ammunition that I have my gun sighted into. So, in conclusion, the hollow points, spending a lot more money because I can buy 3 boxes of full metal jacket for what I can buy 1 box of hollow points for, is worth it. I want to see that accuracy. When I'm out, if something does happen, God forbid, I want to have that confidence in my gun, in my carry ammunition, in my ability as a shooter to be able to neutralize that threat, because I don't want to be out there and, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I want to go out there and I want to be able to defend myself. I want to be able to defend my wife and my children against whatever is out there. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. God bless.